Hi everyone, I wanted to prepare a video for you today on the topic of travel. So today's topic is going to be sightseeing. I'm going to discuss some useful phrases and words that you can use to discuss this topic of sightseeing holidays. So the first phrase, of course, is to go sightseeing. What does it mean, sightseeing? Sightseeing, or seeing the sights, is when you go to a new country or a new city and you visit all the important or famous places there. For example, it could be religious buildings like cathedrals, temples, mosques, churches, anything like that. It could also be historical buildings like palaces or castles. Or it could simply be a famous market. Statues are also sights. So in my first phrase, we use the verb go sightseeing. That means on holiday, you visit the new places. For example, when I was in France, I went sightseeing. Okay. Phrase 2 is very similar. Do some sightseeing, or do a bit of sightseeing, or do a lot of sightseeing. The meaning here is the same, we simply use a different verb. In this case, we use do. So you could say, when I was in Moscow, I did a lot of sightseeing. The meaning is the same. The third phrase is to have a look around. This is a little different from sightseeing. In this case, we are simply casually looking around the new area. Maybe we will find something nice, maybe we will see something important, but we are simply looking around. So you could say, for example, I would like to have a look around the shops this evening. The next phrase is very similar to the previous one. We can say explore. For example, when I went on holiday, I spent a day exploring the new city. This is quite similar to have a look around. However, it's in more detail. You really want to find something new. You want to look everywhere to find something interesting. The next phrase is to go out. Now, of course, we can use this phrase in any context, but in the context of a holiday, we can use it to mean that we did not stay in the hotel or in the apartment. We went outside. So you could say, when we were on holiday, we went out every night. That means we went out dancing, for dinner, drinking in a bar, we went out walking. We did not simply stay inside. The next phrase is to get lost. Now, of course, again, we can use this phrase in any context, usually for children, because it is usually children who get lost in everyday situations. Most adults will only use this phrase when they visit a new place. So, for example, if you visit a new place that you don't understand the signs, you don't understand the language, it's very easy to get lost. So you could say, when I went to China, I got lost every day because I couldn't understand the signs. The final phrase I'm going to discuss in a little more detail, because lots of students make mistakes with this one. The final phrase is to have a good time, or have a bad time, or have a wonderful time, or have a great time. This means it was good, right? Or it was bad. The problem here is that many students confuse have a good time with spend time. I will explain the difference. Have a good time is describing the quality of the time. Good, bad, okay. Spend time is describing how long, or simply that you were somewhere for a period of time. For example, I had a wonderful time on holiday. This is describing my holiday. When I was on holiday, I spent a lot of time on the beach. Do you see the difference? It is not correct to say, I spent a good time on holiday. So don't mix these up. I had a good time. I spent a lot of time. So I hope that you learned something new today. I hope that you will be able to use these phrases to aid your understanding and your communication. And I look forward to sharing with you another video on the topic of travel sometime soon. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.